Before man existed, the earth was in existence. God has created the heavens, He has created the earth, and there was no man to till the ground, no man to cultivate the earth. So the earth was just on and growing until God said, "No, let us make man in our own image." That is, me as God and angels with me, we are all spirit beings. So let us make man a spirit being. That is the image of God. The image of God is invisible. It is not. It is not a material thing that we can easily touch or see in the earth. So say, let's make man in our own image, in our own likeness, the way we are. So the first mindset of God concerning man is that man will have that spiritual power, ability. And that's exactly how God created man. Man was first a spirit being, existing in the mind of God. The earth is a branch of heaven. The earth is a colony of heaven. And God does not want to be there and also be in this earth to be ruling the earth. So God said, "No, let me produce someone out of me to deputize my behalf." So God created man in his own image, in his capacity. And for those times that man was in the mind of God, the man was being incubated in the mind of God. And those were the times that every quality of God, every authority of God, every power of God, every capacity that God has were embedded in the man. Collected the sand, collected the clay, and molded this clay according to how He desired the man to be. So He formed the man, put hands, put legs, put the physical shape. Then the Bible says He breathed into man the breath of life. That is to say, he put into that clay that He molded. That man that was in his mind, He poured that man into that clay. And the Bible just said, and the man became what? A living soul. That is, it's not in existence materially. It's not living in the physical earth. So that is the meaning, living soul. The emphasis here is that that man is not an ordinary person. It is not like the fan that is turning out. It's not like the keyboard here. It's not like the drum. It's not like this plastic chair. That man has everything called God in him. And that is why the Bible says in the book of Psalm chapter 82, it says, "Ye are gods." Ye are what? Ye are gods. Every human being is a God. Has the capacity to govern his world as God does the heavens. In other words, you are not supposed to have a failure mentality. You are not supposed to have a poor mindset of thinking so low. You are not supposed. You are supposed to be rich in your mind. So the earth is our territory. It is where we should reign. And that is why every grace you have received today, every capacity that you have today, every knowledge, every wisdom that is in you, it is not for you to go to heaven and use them. They are for you to use here in the earth. The grace in my life is not needed in heaven. Where is it needed? Now here. The earth here. The wisdom that is in you, the wisdom that I carry today, where is it needed? Is it in heaven? No, it is needed here. Whatever God has put in you is for you to serve with here on earth. So I want to have the understanding understanding that going to heaven is just like a trip that we are going there for. We are not going to heaven to stay permanently. We will go there and meet with Christ and receive reward and enjoy with Him. Then last, we are coming down with Him to reign in this earth. The Bible says forever. But then it would have been a new earth and new heavens. Your placement with Him on His throne will be determined by the kind of life you live here on earth. So you see the reason why Jesus prayed that prayer. Father, these are mine, and no man can take them out of my hand. I do not pray that you take them out of this world. I pray, oh God, that you keep them in this world. That was the prayer of Jesus Christ in John chapter 17. Say, I do not pray that you take them out of this world, because taking them out of this world is not useful for the earth. It's not going to do the earth any good. So man will continue to discover and unravel a lot of things about itself. And there is no ending to the discovery of man. No ending to what man can discover. Are you with me? My God. And most of our graduates today, in time we come, they will have no job to what? To do. Except they will become creators of their own job and businesses. That's why I keep telling you, we should not teach our children to go to school to look for a job. We should teach them to be entrepreneurs. Let them go to the school to learn more skill and more wisdom, more administrative, intellectual capacity to be able to handle businesses. So the idea of I am going to school that when I graduate, I will have a good job. That mentality, better erase it from your head. As you are in the school, be planning, be creative, know what to do with your life once you are out of school. Otherwise, as they graduate, most of these jobs will be done by robots. So don't hold your hand, be creative. This mind, I told us last Sunday that this mind, according to statistics, that human beings have not been able to use up to some say 5%, some say 1%, some say 30%. Human beings have not been able to use up to higher degree of the capacity of the mind that is in man. But for man, generally, man is an unfolding mystery. He will keep on discovering, keep on discovering, keep on discovering. Very soon, water will be dry motor. Hallelujah. Very soon, man will discover it. How water can become fuel in a vehicle and be driving the vehicle very well. Man will discover it. Very soon. Man will create things that will be useful to them, and man will also create things that will destroy them, because they are working in complacency with God. That is to say, they don't rely anymore. They don't take God as their source anymore. So they can do whatever they like because they have that power. Every human being has been programmed by God to be highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. But how we cultivate that intelligence is what matters. But we have to cultivate it. We have to develop it. We have to build it. We have to know it.